4 high. Pretty snowy. Pull into a regular spot here. Not a problem. Looks like he's ready to go. Milo's always ready to go. So let's get her locked in, and now one thing I was contemplating doing was putting my boot spikes on. But these are relatively new boots. I'm going to give them a go on this kind of terrain with without the spikes and see how it goes. Got everything? Oh, my new heated gloves. They sit on them. I put them on the heated seat while I'm driving in. I must have sat on that button there. First official snow day of winter. I guess it's not officially winter till December 22nd. Wintry 2023. Untouched trail. Mousing. Milo's mousing. Come on guys, this way. Try and keep Milo out of from doing that too much because he got a cut on his nose. A scab there. Yesterday he was doing that quite a bit, and it was quite red when we got home, so we actually stayed in last night. Give it some time to heal up. But I'll get him out on the trail over here and see, I'm probably going to have the regular poop. Look at that. Synchronized pooping. Nice. calm. Not windy. It's about 1 degree out. It's supposed to actually go up to about 5 today, so I do not think the snow is going to last. But you know, this is, in my opinion anyway, much prefer this over rain. Like, I do not mind the rain. Moose, what you doing in there? And I do not mind the cold. But the two of those together, not so great. Okay, so I'll try and get a little film if there's some fun stuff going on. Otherwise, I'll put this away and get my gloves on. Remember that Moose sometimes gets the zoomies in this area. Milo knows he's got the zoomies. He's hiding behind the tree. Sometimes the zoomies result in Moose wanting to wrestle. And he's got his Providence stance on. No wrestling, buddy. Come on, let's go this way. It's a standoff. Come on, Moose. Let's go. Oh, he's going.
No. No.
Gotta get him a stick or something. It's goofy like that. Oh yeah, it's nice. Heat on my gloves. My hands are already getting pretty cold. And when I do put them on in a minute, they'll be toasty. Alright, so here's the test coming up for the traction on the boots. Gotta climb that hill over there. I wanted to wear my winters. So I'm already getting in my boots. Mind you, I don't do them up all the way. Okay, so I'm gonna take on that trail up that hill there. I'm not going to videotape me wiping out. Well, I made it up the hill with only one partial wipe out on a steep section. Definitely use my spikes, but I think that hill's going to be harder to go down than it was to go up in terms of traction. reminds me that, Milo, come on, no digging. Keep his nose out of the snow as much as possible. Probably will not have to do much shoveling. I cleaned off the stairs to the house on the way out this morning. It's supposed to, like I said, it's supposed to go up to 5 or 6 degrees by about noon, so I imagine this will melt and the ground's not frozen yet, so trees weighed down with the snow there too. That being said, last week I got the side-by-side off the trailer. It was a bit rough. I seem to have talked about this in a previous video. But anyway, got the side-by-side off the trailer, got it started up, a bit of maintenance on it. I'm going to try and get my, should be in an upcoming video, get my ATV plow on the side-by-side. One of the things is the plow is, I think, over 50 inches, maybe 52 inches. And the side-by-side is 60 inches. I don't know if that really matters. I guess we'll find out. But the tires will be on the outside of the path of the plow. So I don't know how good it's going to be for the sidewalk because it'll be tire tracks. Which, I don't know, but maybe some. See how much that branch is hanging down. Maybe some people wouldn't appreciate that because the sidewalk, I believe, is a little bit over 4 feet wide. But it's not, I don't think it's 5 feet. So that means the tires of the side-by-side would be on the grass on either side of the sidewalk. Which, I mean, I don't anticipate it happening, but it could. Somebody might get, what am I up to see there? You just darted off after something. We should be sure to follow. If he's not there already. Yeah, Moose is there already. There's a squirrel. Yeah, I don't anticipate it, but it's a possibility that some people wouldn't appreciate ATV tires on the grass. The nature of it too, if there's any turning, the wheels are pretty knobby and they would have a tendency to chew stuff up. I mean, technically the sidewalk in front of my house is where they need to plow, need to clear. 40 feet at the most. Now with this amount of snow, it doesn't take very long with a shovel. Okay, that'll be my test area. Untouched trail. Now moosified. Sir shakes a lot. Professor Milo, Sir shakes a lot. These guys, well, Milo got the cut on his nose there. I took him to the vet to have him look at it. Didn't need any stitches or anything, just a little flap of skin. Just kind of picked it off, and I got his boosters done while he was there. And then the next day or two, I brought Moose over. His boosters updated, and I asked him if they could do his nails. He had a little bit of a hard time with doing his nails. I mean, we've acclimated him as much as possible since he was a puppy, like, you know, touching his paws, pulling his paws, trying to do his nails, but I don't know. We got Moose when he was so young. I don't know exactly, but between 8 and 12 weeks anyway we got him. So I can't imagine that something, the breeder trimmed his nails in some traumatic fashion. It stuck with him, because bug flying around there. Good luck, bug. Got this thing. He just doesn't like anybody touching his paws. I'm slowly working on it. When we're sitting on the couch or something, I'll hold his paw, and sometimes he pulls away, sometimes he doesn't. But touch his nails, So anyway, the vet said they could probably do it, and they tried, failed. Said, yeah, for us to do them, we would have to sedate them. Okay, well, whatever. Probably not today, though, because he's getting his boosters. Boost! Milo! Come on, get out of there. Hey! Cut out the digging, buddy. Said, well, sure, not today, because he's getting his boosters, and that's a lot of chemicals in his body. Okay, I'll give you a quote. I know how much I imagine it's a reasonable price. I just didn't think it would be that much. Just over $300 to do his nails with sedation. So that's not going to happen. But the vet said his nails were okay anyway. The only ones that really longer than they should be are his dew claws. They don't really get worn down. It really runs and whatnot. So I was trying to sneak up on him when he was resting last night, but he caught on. What I mean by that is, what I've done in the past is when he's resting and I see that he's kind of falling asleep, I sneak up with the clippers pretty quick. If I'm really quick and sneaky about it, last time I did that, really quick and sneaky about it, he just kind of wakes up and looks around like, what happened? Anyhow, I'm going to cut the filming for now. My glove back on, and my hands warmed up. Just came up to our little cut through here. There's the main trail back there. We just create this little cut through here. Sometimes there's critters in here. Dogs chasing around. Yeah, that section just climbing back up the hill that just passed. I didn't film it, but the trail was a bit slow going, partly because it's a very muddy area most times of the year, and the snow is really masking where the puddles and stuff are. Some rabbit tracks here. There, I'm coming. So you go start to step on the snow and the foot drops 3 to 4 inches into mud. It's okay. Branches are all hanging low. I think what we might do here is on this, our objective at the moment is we got to get back down the hill to our pit stop area at the creek. And there's 3 paths from this trail. You follow this trail straight, it goes to the beginning point of the Seton Trail, which is I think it's called Grand Valley, where the dog park is. You know, we only go halfway and then turn back, so part of this loop is to find a way from this trail down that hill to where's just approximately, a little less in this case, approximately halfway. It's about an hour in. Should be coming up to down trail number 1 soon. First one, the first down trail is kind of a shortcut because it goes diagonally down the hill. It's pretty easy. The second one, a little further on, it zigzags a little bit down the hill if I recall correctly. Doesn't have too many steep points, but the third one, there's a rocky drop off. It's probably 30 degrees or more down, so we're not taking that one today. If I had my spikes on, maybe I would, but we usually take the third one because it makes for a little bit more distance on the hike. But we're gonna go for number 2 today. Past one already? I don't think so. It's a big rock there, so I would have battling away here, maybe we missed it. Usually these guys stop there and see which way we're supposed to be going. Up there by the rock waiting. Didn't wait for long because Milo going that way, but that's not where we're going today, Milo. We're going this way. This way. That's the one that goes diagonally down. It's kind of a shortcut. I'm coming. That was almost there. Hey, there's somebody coming. Turn around. But be a little surprised to see anybody else out here this morning. Early on a Thursday. Subdivision up there. A couple of my other videos, the Grand Valley area, showed you the construction there. I'm fairly certain that what they're trying to do is connect this subdivision to a new one we're putting down by where the dump used to be. Okay, this is number 2 here, which we rarely ever take. So let's walk by it this way. Milo. Slow. I don't think there's ice underneath this, but and the snow is because it's like 1 or 2 degrees. The snow is packing snow, so it does have some gription. But they could very well those rocks there. There's a rock. Let's mosey our way down here while I rewarm my hands. Stop and fix my little vest there. And you guys are taking a rolling break. Although your nose is looking a little red again. Just have to keep you out of the digging. It's a nice area here. Fingers out of the video. I'm coming. I picked up these gloves. Yeah, I need to these gloves here. This one here is just on number 1 setting. It's blinking, so that means the battery's going low. Turn it off. But I intentionally did not charge the battery after its initial charge, just to see how long the battery would last. But anyway, yeah, if you've seen on the previous colder weather, that one's blinking too now. Just turn them off. I do have another pair of heated gloves, the camo ones with fingers. My wife got me for general use, and they're camo, so good for hunting. But I just noticed when I started to use them this year, the right hand wasn't warming up. So I checked the batteries and everything, but I have to dissect it a little bit and see if I can find where there's a bad connection. But these ones here, the mitten style, there's fingers inside the felt. They're very warm so far. I mean, I haven't come across any temperatures lower than -6, I think, this year. to the initial charge, this is our third, maybe fourth hike where I've used them. So if I charge them after every hike, I'll be okay. Or even after every other hike. It varies too, of course, because if it's really like -10, -15 out, I might have them on high for longer. But just kind of get a general sense of the quality of the battery. Seems okay. Like if they burnt out halfway through the first hike, I would just return them right away. Which, by the way, still considering doing with these. Reason being is I ordered the large and they're quite tight. Especially the right one, because my right hand is some arthritis and my knuckles are very wide. A little tough to get on. So I am going to see if anybody else in the house wants them. Or maybe my son, he spends most of his year in Ottawa at school. And where he lives is his responsibility to do like some of the yard work and I think shoveling snow and stuff, so I find them handy. And he has 2 dogs as well. He's walking those in the winter time. Might find these heated gloves handy. And I'm going to go for the double or triple extra large. If nobody wants them, then we've got till the end of January to return these. Yeah, so anyway, I just started filming again because these guys really seem to be enjoying it here. People just haven't stopped, except for a roll in the snow. We are going in here to our regular pit stop area. Sometimes if they slow down for a minute. Rose, this way. There he comes. Sometimes if they slow down for a minute, I've got dog treats in my pocket. And these dogs are so spoiled. I found out by virtue of the fact, I don't know if I mentioned this or not before, but my daughter and I were picking up a Pizza Hut, probably our first favorite, second favorite, Pizza Nova. And just beside, we were early picking it up, so just beside it there's a bulk barn. So we decided to go in and check it out. This was on a Wednesday. So we got some OMGs. I got some dates. And some honey roasted peanuts and a bunch of good stuff. They got a whole section there just on animal treats. Cats, dogs, gerbils. My daughter has a gerbil. So she picked out a supply of gerbil food. And they've got this, they've got chicken feet, look like they're deep fried chicken feet, which they've had before. I bought them from Amazon, and they seem to kind of like them. And so I got a few of those from the bulk barn. I actually found them to be a bit expensive, and the dogs could kind of take them or leave them, so I haven't bought them again. But they've got these big strips of beef jerky. Maybe I'll take a picture of them and throw the picture in this video. Usually about a foot long and 2 inches to some of them are 3 inches wide. Dogs just love them. Just love them. I give them to them. Not a whole one. You know, a whole one is a lot, even for moose. But with 4 dogs, little Tess gets a piece, maybe 2 inches long. Toby and Milo both get a piece about 3 inches long. And Moose gets one a little bit bigger. And Moose is actually 10 pounds heavier than Milo. Milo is, I don't remember what it was in kilograms. I think it's about 23. Well, I did the conversion in 52 pounds? Oh, 52 pounds. At the time I converted it to 52 pounds, or whatever that is in kilograms. And Moose, no, 53. He used 53, and Moose was 62. That's right. So he's almost 10 pounds heavier than Milo. Milo's a thick boy too. Mind you, I've been cutting back on his food, and I think he's slimmed down a bit. It doesn't look like they're in any mood for a treat, so I'm gonna get moving here. Get the stress off Milo's nose. And see how it is when we get home. We might have to just take a break again this evening, or just take a very short hike this evening. Avoid areas where he's going to be sticking his nose. I know I should probably just give it a break for a few days, but these guys just enjoy so much being outside. It's hard to do. Fix Milo's vest again. Alright, so this is, I guess we're probably close to about an hour in. We're at about the halfway point here. And I'm going to cut the video, get my left hand warmed up, but I will try and, if anything, I can get the camera out in time. If anything interesting comes along, I'll try and get that. If not, thank you for watching, and keep an eye out. Oh, I was just going to talk about the channel a little bit. The Moose and Milo show. Initially, what I thought, and I've since learned otherwise, is that when you create playlists on your channel, they're very distinct. In other words, what I anticipated was there'd be the Moose and Milo show, and then under whatever playlist you create, almost like different channels. But if you notice on the primary Moose and Milo show channel, all the videos are listed there, like just kind of interlaced. And maybe on the user side there's a way to apply filters to show the videos by playlist, but there's no way that, you know, when I set that up, that I'm aware of. I think this camera likes the cold. It keeps stopping on me. Anyhow, maybe I'll get through it this time. It's my impression when I initially set up the channel was that the videos would be differentiated more distinctly based on the playlists. So when you go to the channel, you have to go through a playlist to get to the viewer would be interested in. But that doesn't seem to be the case, despite me trying to configure it as such. So what I intend on doing is breaking out all the trail hiking and bush babble videos and leave them on the Moose and Milo Show channel, and creating a new channel that's related to my little hobby business, KWX Engineering. So I'll put the logo for here somewhere. I haven't done that yet, so that way, for those viewers who are not really interested in dogs or trail hiking but want to engage in electronics and technology, machining, turning, fabrication, etc., etc. Be one area for that. And I'll probably keep the hunting section on the Moose and Milo Show, because it's highly likely that they'll be with me when I'm hunting, or a dog, if I put videos up of previous hunts. There was a moose hunt I went to years ago. A bunch of buddies. I didn't bring a dog at the time. I had a chocolate lab mix, Lexi. It's a great dog, great flushing dog, but not a very good retriever. It's about my own fault because I didn't really train her that way. But that being said, I'll put a link here somewhere, or probably on an upcoming video, to the channel that's not related to doggy stuff. In any event, we're well past the halfway point here, and I gotta get my hand back in my glove. I need to get my finger out of the way, it's so frozen. And hope to see you back again here soon. Have a great winter.